Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the link for validations. Nikhil and Anirudh, please take this link. Okay. So let me explain you how to do that validations. Okay. See here. Now yesterday I have shown this one, right? This UI. So can you see here? You have done all these things and kept, right? This divs like this. You have already designed a page and kept, right? Like this. See now when I click on this next button, can you see this red color? All the notes, I mean all this input fields are highlighted in the red color, right? And you are getting one error message also here. First, enter first name. Everywhere enter first name is there. Whatever you want, you can write. Got it, right? By default, I have given like that. So to do that, what you have to do first explain. Let me explain with this one. See, so this is one example. Okay, when I click on register, can you see here? Everything it is showing like error, right? It is validating and it is showing the message that you have to enter this field or enter some data, correct? So now you have your ts file, registration ts file. For all the pages you have one ts file, right? So this code will be written in the ts file. I will tell you what code you have to write. Okay, this is just an example. See this, whatever code is now there na html page, this html page is of this template, whatever you are able to see this page, this form. Okay. Okay, then see here now you can see only this form tag is not there in your code, right? This form tag is not there in your code, right? Remaining everything is there. Whatever is required in your page, everything is there, right? So what you have to do, this page what you have now, this left side portion, this is your form, right? From this first name till this next button is your form, correct? So this form you have to put it inside one form tag. Let me show you. See here, form tag, opening tag is here and closing tag is here at the end of the form. So in your project, so this div is there, right? Till that next button, you can see, till that next button, that is your form from the input field, right? From first name till that next button is your form. So that complete thing should be wrapped inside this form tag. Got it? After wrapping it inside the form tag, you will give one name, like form group name to that form. See, form group is equal to register form. Register form is the name of your form. Got it? So you are giving the name. Means with this name, you will be calling this complete form in your TS file. Okay? This form group you are using because you can read all these input fields. You have around five input fields now. First name, last name, email, password, confirm password. All these five input fields you will be able to read it in your ts file as soon as you click your next button. Got it? So when you click next button, what happens? This method you can see here, ng submit on submit method is there. This method will get called. Okay. So if what if you have two buttons, like you have one more sign in instead also, no? For sign in instead I have given different functionality, right? You can see here I have given something called router link slash sign in and all na. This one also I will explain. This is routing part. Okay. So when you click on next button, what happens? This on submit method will be called. Got it? So when this on submit method is called, you will be doing API integration. But before doing API integration, you have to validate the input fields, right? If the data what the user has entered is correct or not, right? Okay. So now understood wrapping your form inside this form tags. Understood this part? Okay. So after wrapping, now you have given unique name. Unique name is nothing but your register form is the name given to your form, right? So now what you will do, you will bind it with your ts file. Go here, can you see here? This is how you bind your form with your ts file. Okay. The form which is in your HTML page, you will bind it with your TS file. Got it? Here you remember, you have to put this exclamatory mark, that is a syntax. Okay, see here in this link there is no exclamatory mark, because that time when they have created this one, that syntax was not there. Okay, now you have to give exclamatory mark, remember this. Okay, got it right? After binding this, what you have to do, it will throw error for form group. That time what you have to do now, see here, you have to import this line number 2 is there, right? You have to import it. After importing, still you will get error. That time what you have to do now, this module whatever it is there now, whatever that form group validation form builder is there, that is a part of a module called a reactive forms module. Getting here? Reactive forms module. So this reactive forms module you have to import in app module.ts file. Yesterday you have done the imports, right? Remember that yesterday for mat form field, mat input, everything you have, yeah, those things, those modules you have imported, right? Same thing, you have to import this reactive forms module. Got it right? Understood till here? Both of you, any doubts till here? Okay, so after now what is been done now, you have created one method called on submit method. On clicking next button, you have done data binding of your register form with your TS file, correct? Now what you have to do, now you have to read each and every input field now. Each and every input field is read, must be read. Now it is like example, consider this is a session, right? So now a session is going on, correct? You six people or four people whoever are there are the students, correct? So there is a link created. So sir has given one link to us na, to join to that particular session, correct? Through that link only you are joining the session, right? So that link is nothing but your register form. Got it? So that register form means this link, this session link, whatever it is there, it is shared with me as well, right? So even I am able to connect here and you people are able to connect here. Getting? So you people are nothing but the HTML page, I am nothing but the TS page. Got it? Through that link only we are connecting here in the session. Got it right? If you take real life scenario, it is like that. So now all four of you have joined. If I call with you this link name, will you respond to me? No, right? I have to call you with your names. Each and every one of you have unique names. I have to call you with that names only, right? In the same way, to all my input fields, like you are the input field, right? You four people are the input fields now, and you are given one common name, that is this link, and that link is shared with me. Got it? So if I want to call you, I have to call you as Anirudh only. If I have to call Snehal, I have to call her as Snehal only, right? So now what happened? Now if you consider you four as an input field, you have unique names, right? In the same way, I have to give unique names to my five input fields. Okay. So that input fields unique name will be given with this directive called as form control name. Got it? So see here, for each and every input field here, see here, this is my first name. I have given a form control name called first name. For last name, form control name, last name, form control name, email, form control name, password, form control name, confirm password. See, for each and every input tag, I have given a unique form control names. Got it? Understanding, Nikhil? Okay. So now I have given unique names to each and every form field, right? Each and every input field I have given a unique name. So now what I will do, I will bind this unique names with my form here. So I have already a register form, right? So inside this register form, what is there? These five fields are there. Service, you leave it. Okay, service is not required for you because you have your own swagger na? This is not there for you. So what you will do in the form, this dot fb is nothing but a form builder. Can you see I have done dependency injection? Hope you know what is dependency injection, correct? Dependency injection is nothing but some class or some code is already written. You have to reuse that code, so you will request that source or request that external source to provide you that class so that you can use it in your code instead of creating on your own. Got it? So inside reactive forms module, I mean, yeah, reactive forms module, this form builder, form group, and validators, it's already there. So you're taking from that and you're reusing it. Got it, right? Hmm. So here, what you have to do, same thing. Whatever is done here, same thing is done here in the TS file. See here, it is done here. But we don't want this validator must match part. It's not required for us. Only we want this part. This dot register form, this dot form builder. They have given form builder has a name. I have given FB has a name. That's it. Okay. So here we have a method called group inside. That group method is nothing for grouping this data. Means in HTML, whatever it is there, in the group you have to group them and validate. Okay. That is why you are getting this effect. Everything is grouped, and when I click on next button, okay, wait, reload. When see now everything is grouped. When I click on next button, all the five fields are getting validated. Got it, right? So afterwards, what they are doing, can you see here? First name. So we have first name, right? Title we don't have. Just forget about this. First name is there. First name they are validating. They are telling it is required. Last name they are telling it is required. Date of birth we don't have. Email it is email. What they are telling it is required, and the validator applied must be email. Email. What is the format of email? It is like abcd at the rate gmail.com. That is the format of an email, right? So password, they are telling validators is required and they are telling minimum length required is 6. So same thing I have done in my code. Can you see here? First name is required, last name required, email, validator email, password validators, minimum length 8 I have given, right? Confirm password. Single code, if you want to write there anything, na, if you want to write there any string over there, you can give there. See, here I have given a string, right? You can see advance is nothing but a string, right? So I have not given any string. Means if you have to give some static data, like if I give here my name, then it will validate only if I have given my name, right? That is why it is there. That is the syntax of giving validators. Got it, right? Hmm. Understood this part? So after doing this part, you can go here and validate it. How you will validate it? See here, when you click on next button, it will get validated. But before that, let us check one thing. If I give if I don't give anything here in this field, if I try going here, see it is showing error, right? Because as soon as you click that field, it is validated. Got it, right? So now last name is there, I will give something. So now it is accepting, it won't show error. See, email ID I will give this much. It is throwing error, right? Because I have given validator dot email, means I have to give it in this format, right? Okay, I gave it here. See now, password, if I give some 6 characters, it is telling first name error, right? 7 characters error, 8 characters it's okay. Got it? Understood? Now I will give some name. Now validators are proper, right? If you want particular validations, then you can give regex patterns also. See here, they have given here, right? If you want, you can give this also. Okay. So now you are doing this thing for all the 4 pages. Okay. And note one more thing. See these names, whatever is there, na, first name, last name, email, password, these names must be exactly same names. These names. Okay. If the names are mismatched, then you will get error. Okay, let me change and show you. If I make it email, I have made capital E, right? See here, cannot find control with name email. Getting? You will get error. So if I make it small e, no error because now it is Now the data binding is proper. Got it right? Any doubts here in validations, both of you? Okay, fine. So shall I explain routing? Here only. Mat error. When you add mat error, maybe I think it will add ask you for a module. I don't know. I have forgot that one. Check if it is asking, then give the module mat error module. You have to import in app module.ts file. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay. In each and every input field, you have to give this mat error. Okay. See now, yesterday and all what we did, it's like whatever selectors are there, we were putting the selectors here, right? Okay, just comment it out. So we were putting selectors like this: register one, login one, and checking the UI, right? But that should not happen now. Based on the user requirement, the view should change, not on my requirement, right? So what you have to do, you have something called routing. Routing means navigating from one page to another page based on the user requirement, right? So you have a file called app.routing.module file. Okay. In app.routing.module file, what you will have like this, something like this. Let me like this. In your code, it will be like this. Check your files. App.routing.ts files. It will be like this. So it is like this, right? So this is nothing but a routes array. This is an array, right? Inside this array, you will define the path. So how to define the path? See, path is nothing but the n- name that you will be giving in the URL. Okay. So this is sign up. So on that path, where if I give that path called sign up, then which component should load, that I have to define here. Okay. So I'm telling, if the path is sign up, then load register component. Okay. If the path is sign in, then load login component. If the path is dashboard, then load dashboard component. Don't worry about this children thing, whatever it is there here. This later on I will explain. Okay. This children thing is there, na? This part you need not worry. Okay, you can, as of now, you can just comment it out. See now. This is nothing but the same thing now, whatever you are able to see here. This one. Wait, control Z. Just forget about this complete thing, dashboard. Okay. Just think, for forgot password, you will give the path forgot password and load the component forgot password component. Okay. For reset, you will give reset password component, reset password component. Got it right? So after giving this paths, what you have to do in app component.ts file, you have to go here. Instead of these selectors, you have to use a placeholder called as router outlet. This placeholder. Got it? So with this, you will be able to route. So let me show you. See, if the path is sign up, you will get sign up, right? If the path is sign in, you will get login page. Got it? So if I give dashboard, dashboard will come. But I have given path for only two components, na? Because I have two components only. See here? So sign up and sign in. Based on the path you are giving in the URL, you have to remember localhost 4200 slash sign up or sign in. Got it right? This is one type of routing. Understood this one, right? So now when you click on, see, in sign in means in login, you have create account button, right? So when you click on create account, you have to redirect back to sign up page, right? Or registration page. Correct. So when you click on sign in, instead you have to go to login page. Getting? So how to do this one? See, in my registration TS file, I have my sign in instead button, right? See here, sign in instead button is in registration file. So when I click on this, I have to go to login page, right? Login page or sign in page. So you have to give router link. Can you see here? Router link. Check the syntax. Router small case, L capital and remaining small case. Got it? Router link is equal to, I have to give the path of that. Path is nothing but slash sign in. So when I click on this button, it will go to login page or sign in page. Got it right? So same thing I will be doing in login page. Login HTML. See, create account is there. So when I click on create account, what should happen? It has to redirect back to sign up page. Got it? Or registration page. If you have given register, you have to go back to register page. But remember here you have to mention this slashes. Okay. If you give slash, then only it will take here slash sign in sign up. Okay. Can you see now when I click on create account, here the URL will change. Here URL will change. Changing. Understood? Routing, these two types of routing. Nikhil? Okay, today you will complete all the four pages. You will do routing and validation in on all the four pages. Tomorrow we'll start with API integration. Okay? Hmm. Okay, fine. Who is that asking? Okay. If you have doubts, you have to join. If you don't have any doubts, fine. But tomorrow morning you won't be coming with errors, I'm telling you. Because doubt session is there to solve the doubts, right? If you don't have any doubts, you need not join, okay? Hmm. Fine. Yeah, then both of you can drop. Yeah, okay.